Nice.
All right.
Fucking nice.
6 o'clock, I gotta be gone. Gotta go to Publix and get some chicken.
Nice. Check.
Motherfucker always got a deadline, bro.
Always. You're lucky you got
I want a
me here
podcast,
today.
but you can only get me from fucking 5 to 6.
Hey, originally, I told Jeremy I'm gonna make appearances. First of all, I wasn't gonna be on the podcast, was it? That wasn't the plan.
When the
right?
fuck did you get so pushy, bro?
I'm always pushy.
Pushy.
Jeremy knows. He just ignores me.
What?
You gotta learn how to ignore.
What?
Boom. Boom, what are you doing?
Dude.
Is this what? What episode, Will?
This is 32.
32, man. That's like a magic number.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See what Magic Johnson's doing?
You can spend your whole, are you looking at news topics or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Are you still texting that guy about the couch?
Fuck that guy, bro. That was like the biggest piece of shit I ever met in my entire fucking life. He called me Bud. It's out the fucking window. Don't call me Bud.
Yeah.
Not your fucking buddy, guy.
He called you Bud.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's kind of fucked up.
Because I told him I was going to pick it up tomorrow. And he's like, well, I need you to come pick it up right now.
Check.
And I was like, well, I told you I can't
You're
pick
good.
it up till tomorrow. I was going to pay him full price, too. And he tripping.
No,
Give
you
him
weren't.
half for being a dick.
Yeah, I wasn't going to pay him
No,
full price.
the fuck you were.
Well, he lost out. Did he sell it?
I don't know. I never hit him back up.
You need a kitchen table? I'm selling one.
No.
$50.
I
You need another one.
No, I don't.
You need this one, dude.
No, I don't.
This was nice.
This one was free. That one was free. That's all I need.
You see
Hey,
what
guys.
Magic Johnson's doing?
We have the New Age sign up.
Ooh, look at that. Nice.
Yeah.
I think
Thanks, Andy.
I think
Shout
I'm gonna
out to
put-
Andy.
I'm going to put the colors one right here.
I got a
Ooh.
picture for that side.
Right above me. No,
I got a
I'm-
picture there.
I got something that's
Oh,
better.
yeah.
So I'm going to put it right here.
One of these two corners is going to be a picture I'm putting up. It's a picture that has a lot of sentimental value.
Yeah, it was of your old hood, you said.
Yeah, it's my hood, and it's a beautiful picture that was
Where is it?
taken by Jose Munoz. Shout out to Jose Munoz. I have to go and get it printed out and stuff like that,
Oh,
and
word.
put it on a nice frame.
Yeah, you should do that.
I need to.
Do it.
I need to do a lot of things. I just can't get around this shit.
Yeah.
How you guys
I
been?
promise I'm not going to call anybody a pussy this week on the podcast.
I doubt that.
I'm not a pussy.
Well, we weren't talking about
I just
you.
been hiding.
Nice.
I've been social distancing.
As you should be. It's
Yes,
fair.
I think it's the right thing to do. I mean, we still have a disease.
No, dude, it's fake.
Nah, according to Florida, they were trying to hide numbers though. Did you hear that?
Run the intro. We'll get into that.
All right.
Run the intro.
Edgar just fucking does not know how to
I'm
segue.
excited.
Yeah, there was no segue there. Zero segue.
Did you hear about this topic before the fucking intro even goes?
Fuck the intro.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
You're
The intro worked this time.
all right.
All right.
My
This mic
name
get
is
loud.
Boom.
Episode number 32.
I hate when you just
The
cut me
magic
off.
number.
I'm going by
Go
triple
ahead.
D.
I just wanted to do the episode.
I'm
do
going
the
by.
intros.
Well, I never know the episode, so that was a good call.
Yeah.
No, yeah. The last time you said 26, I'm like, okay. Fuck is wrong with you?
It's good to know Edgar watches the pod.
I do. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan when I'm not here.
You gonna introduce? No.
Who?
I'm going by triple D from here on out.
Triple D.
Triple D. Okay.
Dirty Daddy Dynamite.
Wow.
Damn, that's strong.
Better than Latino Heat.
Dude, that was a fire Instagram handle. That was like the first one I had, I
Yeah,
think.
it was.
Latino Heat, bro.
Yep. I'm Jeremy.
I'm gonna get a
Edgar's
car
here
guy.
today.
Fucking boring name.
So, well, you know what? Fucking my mom. Talk to my mom, dude. Like,
With Jeremy?
not an artist. I don't have a fucking stage name.
Yeah, I don't have a stage name either. I made one up.
Nice. So episode 32, we have the New Age sign up.
New Age is up.
And it looks good for all of our viewers on YouTube. Shout out to everyone who watches on YouTube. I don't know why you do it, but this is why we have video.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. You guys are mutants, but I appreciate you anyway.
It's what matters.
Yeah.
It's what the people want.
Yeah.
Give us a like while you're at it, too.
Yeah. Subscribe. Follow. All right. We're out. Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
Show's over.
So, what do you want to talk about first, bro?
I mean,
we have a...
already fucking just went at it.
Oh, segued into the lady in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was what was she, a coroner? Or the lady who worked in the coroner's office somewhere in Florida?
She was the one that created the
one that, she created the database on the numbers in Florida, the dashboard.
Oh, okay.
By county, by zip code, by
Gotcha.
Across the street kind of shit,
Yeah. So she created the database that tracks cases and deaths for COVID, right?
And she was getting real numbers, and they wanted her to hide those numbers. They didn't want her telling the truth. They wanted all because they wanted to open up earlier, which I kind of thought we were opening up earlier, but a lot of people think I'm crazy.
Her name is Rebecca Jones.
Rebecca Jones.
Okay.
She is the architect of Florida's COVID-19 dashboard. Says she was fired by the Department of Health for refusing to manipulate data.
Nice. Fantastic. And the reason, did she specify a reason why they wanted her to manipulate data?
Let's see.
Was it because they wanted to open the economy early?
Yeah, they wanted to reopen faster.
Okay. That's
What
kind
a
of crazy,
great
bro.
idea.
Yeah. That's really fucked up that they're manipulating information like
Jones
that.
told Florida Today that she was fired on Monday, and she said that in an email to CBS 12 television station in West Palm Beach that she faced blowback because she refused to manually change data to drum up support for the plan to reopen.
Good job.
Wow.
DeSantis spokeswoman Helen, not going to even try to say her last name, says Jones was fired for insubordination, which...
Yeah, it's insubordination. She didn't follow what the company wanted. So they had the right to fire. It's a right to work state. They don't have to keep you here in Florida.
Oh, that'll be a wrongful termination lawsuit, I'm sure.
Morgan & Morgan is probably on it for the people.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a big check for her. That's so...
1-800-CALL Gary.
Bunch of fucking
Gary's
dummies,
car
bro.
accidents.
It's like I tweeted, that is the pandemic that nobody's talking about. The fucking case of the dummies, bro.
Yeah, misinformation. And the real pandemic is that people are fucking retarded. I think like even the CDC guidelines for reopening right now, they have to meet like 7 different criteria. And I think one of them is you have to have a certain amount of testing per 1,000 people. It's like 30. You have to test 30 people per 1,000.
We're probably there, though. You don't think so?
New York's not even there.
Oh, New York is way far.
So
Too many people.
New York's testing more than anybody right now. And
They kind of have to.
they're not even there. So, but yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I understand why they're doing that, but I think that's low. If you want to reopen without doing that, you're dumb. I'm just going to go back there to last week. You're dumb. I'm sorry. And you know what? It will affect each and every one of us personally at some level. Just give it time.
Well, if we get this second wave and the prediction comes the way they've been predicting, I mean...
I read an interesting article,
more important?
too, on social media influencers and can't talk. Social media influencers today, and like how there's so many of them that are like promoting these crazy conspiracy theories, and why they don't know why that is. It's like they're social media influencers. I know exactly why they're doing it. Fucking money. Like, they're literally the most bought people on social media.
Yep.
So that's why they're doing it. They're dumb, dude. I mean, I don't get it. Whatever.
I'm tired of it.
We'll see how it plays out.
I'm tired arguing.
I'm tired of all
I'm
of
tired even trying to hear it. Like,
yeah. And I just don't take one side. I listen to it all before I side. And I mean, Shit's crazy, man.
It's not going to go the way we want it, so I don't give a fuck. I'm pissed. I just go about my day and try to obey all the guidelines to the best of my abilities and fuck everybody else, really.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
Yep.
I think fucking All-Stars here in Port Charlotte is technically open because they serve food as well, so they have their bar open too.
So the bar's open.
Yeah, and motherfuckers tried to invite me there last week. I was like, no.
Nah, I don't like going anywhere in public. One, I already work, you know, and I mean, I'm fine. I don't want to stay home either, but I try to distance myself as best as I can at work.
If you want me to show up in a bar and a club, pay me.
But if I have to go to
about
the
it.
grocery store,
About it.
then I go to the grocery store. But that's about it. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
I kind of like it.
I'm okay with it.
It's nice. My bank account thanks me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
you just spend less money.
I've just been buying more shoes, which I mean, I could either spend a ton on booze or buy shoes.
Yeah.
At least
It's
you
the
see it every
healthier
day if
choice.
you buy shoes.
I mean, I could sell every pair that I have in box right now for a profit. So, I mean, that's good. But other than that, I mean, the ones that I just bought, we're going to do an unboxing for those videos because they're fucking real hard to get. I got a pair today. There was a release at 10 a.m. for the Nike Adapt Auto Maxes. They self-tied just like the Air Mags from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So those cost a pretty penny, but we're just trying to make, I mean, I think like the biggest thing that we're going through right now is trying to make content when we don't have the ability. I mean, yeah, we can go to the beach. We can go do this, but we shouldn't.
No.
Therefore, we won't.
Yeah, I won't go to the beach. I mean,
I want
luckily
to.
I
want to go to the beach so fucking bad, bro.
Oh, for sure. It would be awesome. I'm just not going to do it.
I'm not comfortable with doing it yet.
I'm not going to.
You know what's funny? That you ever been to Boca Grande Beach?
Yeah.
A lot of locals here don't like going to the beach because there's a $6 toll.
Yeah, to get over the bridge, right?
They're all fucking paying the toll now. It's like the non-beach goers are going to the beach just because they haven't been out in a month.
Fucking dumb.
I saw a meme the other day. Puerto Rico went through a Hurricane Irma, had no light, no food, no this, no that. For like 6 months, they were home. And none of them complained, or none of them went to their municipalities and protested with guns. They dealt with it.
Yeah. It's like Tommy Lauren. She was like, no, I don't want any of you, all you that are promoting the lockdown, how it's a good thing. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about the Pride festivals being shut down. They shut those down a month ago.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear anything.
I was supposed to go to a seminar in Miami, and that's been canceled, a real estate seminar. By the way, shout out to DJ Envy. He does have a webinar going on. You guys can log on to his page on Instagram, and it's Linktree, and he tells you all about real estate. I've been through a seminar many years ago. They charged me about $200. When I got there, they gave me little information and wanted to charge me about $10,000 for a program to learn about real estate. So I pretty much wasted my money. I went last year to his seminar. Really good. They give you a lot of knowledge. I really don't want to talk about it because I don't want to spoil it. But go on this page. You'll learn a lot about real estate. Invest. If you can't find a job and you got a little money, go invest in real estate.
It's a good time to do it.
Very good
There's
time.
a lot of people with a lot of time on their hands right now. So investing in real estate is always a positive thing. And now, I mean, if you're investing in stuff and you need to put time and work into it, I mean, this is a good time to do it. So if you got some money laying around, it's a good thing. So real quick question on this though. He's doing a webinar instead of the seminar, right?
Instead of the seminar.
So he's doing the actual thing and then
the actual thing in the web,
Over
and
the
it's
web.
actually real cheap. It's like 40-something bucks. I don't want to call out the price because I might be wrong, but I know it's cheap. I mean, the tickets to his normal seminar are cheap too. They're like $100, you know, and they show you from the beginning, step to step, on how to invest. Obviously, you do need a job. You need a little bit of credit or partners.
Sure.
They preach a lot on partners, which is the best way to do business.
Sure.
We're partners.
Right.
You know, but yeah, they teach you from ground up, from how to go to auctions and bid for these properties at, you know, way cheaper than going to a realtor, or find yourself a really good realtor that finds you good deals and and how to get the loans and, all that stuff. Again, I don't want to spoil it for them, but yeah, just check that out. I think that's on...
He's got a Linktree link, right?
it's May 31st, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you can look it up and put it
I'll
on
link
the
it up
page.
on the screen for you guys. Envy tends to do a lot of that stuff. He's pretty diversified with his
He's very
investments
diversified. I've
Okay.
known Envy for a very long time. I grew up with his wife, and he this man came from nothing. I mean, he went to college and he's been in the music business for over 20 years. He's self-made. I mean, this guy was out there when mixtapes were popular. He was one of the most popular mixtape DJs back then. And I mean, starting from a little tape to where he's at now, I respect him as a businessman, and he's out there teaching people. He likes teaching people, He wants everybody to succeed, and that's who I like to be. Who I surround myself with. I like to surround myself with successful people.
It's funny how that works. Is that there's a lot of successful people out there that don't want to teach anybody. They don't want to cultivate talent. They don't want to.
No.
They don't want to spread a message. They just want to.
No, they want to keep
that.
the secret for themselves,
And
like
that-
it's a secret.
I think being transparent like that now. I mean, he is charging a fee for his webinar, but
Right,
I mean,
but you
he's
should.
You should absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like.
And it's of course he's got to make money to do it, but he's spreading knowledge.
Yeah.
and that's something that's really really invaluable.
A lot of
yeah.
these
wonder why-
seminars are very expensive. They're like $5,000 to $10,000 depending on. You go to Grant Cardone, you're paying a lot of money.
I wonder why that is though. Why people that are successful like that, they just don't want to cultivate talent. They don't want to surround themselves and team up with people.
Well, what are you saying, like example wise?
I mean, I don't want to say anybody off the top of my head, but I mean, it's just to throw it out there. But I mean, you've seen it quite a bit, and you hear stories of like successful people that just basically, they'll more use people than educate them.
Right. It's fear. I mean, usually
You
when
know what
people
it
are
is?
afraid
I
to
know
show
what
up,
it
Security
is.
thing,
They
or-
don't want you to become more successful than them. And
everybody
they
wants
feel
to
like they're gonna miss out on business because they just taught you something. But I mean, Envy's never been that way. I mean,
Well, I mean, it sounds like he's just teaching people to partner up. I mean, all right, well, shout out to Envy. What's next?
the big one.
what's the big one?
What's the big one?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's the one I brought.
rumored to sign with Spotify, and they're saying it's anywhere between $100 to $200 million to
So
go Spotify exclusive. That also brings in video podcasting to Spotify. You know
Correct.
more about that than I do, Jeremy.
Okay, so basically, with the information that I know about it is that Spotify. I mean, Joe Rogan's podcast has always been kind of an anomaly in the fact that most podcasts are consumed audio. Predominantly audio. Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud. These are all major distributors for podcasts. Apple being the big one notoriously for years. Now, Spotify has really been changing that. Spotify is investing into media. Like podcasts has been the big one. They've been a lot more aggressive than Apple has. And I think they're right up there with each other, but I believe Spotify has passed Apple as far as where podcasts are consumed. Spotify spent a lot of money on a lot of different podcasts. I know Joe Budden is on there. He's a huge one. He is the number one podcast on Spotify right now. That's probably about to change. As much as I like Joe Budden's podcast, Joe Rogan has the biggest podcast in the world. It's not close.
yeah, it's not close at all.
190 million downloads a month as of last year is what he was getting.
Damn, he's killing it.
Fuck.
And he has refused to put his podcast on Spotify. He is not on Spotify. You can only get his podcast on Apple, and he gets a ton from YouTube. Joe Rogan kind of like pioneered that whole video podcast thing. I don't know how or why, but he gets a ton on YouTube. So Spotify has signed him to according to Joe Rogan, a multi-year deal. It's a licensing deal. Okay. So basically what he emphasized licensing to say, this is not changing. My podcast, this format, everything you see, they have no control. We are not partners. Nothing. I have complete creative control over my podcast, which is important.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. I know Spotify did that with Joe Budden as well. And they allowed him to still drop on YouTube. Because 2 years ago when they signed that deal, or 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when they signed that deal, Spotify was not doing video podcasts. They have been experimenting with that over the last few weeks. And by September, they will have a full video podcast platform. So from what I hear, it's going to be a slow roll. People like us probably won't be able to submit right away. You're going to have to be at a threshold for downloads before they open up that video to you, I believe. But yes, so now right in your Spotify app, you're going to be able to watch podcast video. And Joe Rogan's going to be the big one for that, obviously. From what I read too, they will not let him drop his own video on YouTube for full episodes. I believe they're still going to be able to do their clips that they do because Joe Rogan breaks up little clips of every episode on a separate channel. So big things happening right now.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I think Spotify's really been putting a lot of money into this. Yeah.
Podcasts are the future right now. I mean, it's just the
You're
biggest.
talking about a multi-year $100 million deal. That is massive amount of
Good
money.
for him.
So, but he's been podcasting 11 years.
I didn't know podcast was that old.
Oh yeah.
Thought it was maybe 6-7 years.
2006, 2005, something like that. It originally came out on Apple, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's big. I mean, that's big. This fact that Spotify is going to be doing video now is nuts. I think you'll see Amazon jump to that next.
Yeah.
I don't think Apple will.
The video?
No.
No.
I think Apple has to. They're selling too many fucking iPhones. They don't care.
Yeah.
They'll just sell the devices that you watch it on. Darn. Like, Apple's not going to care. But
Right.
I think you'll see...
I mean, maybe eventually. I never thought that they would do Apple TV. Or the TV Plus, like their own streaming platform like that.
True.
It could be a way for them to take it. I could see them pushing it that route.
I could, but I think you'll see Apple sit back and wait until everybody else works the bugs out on theirs, and then they'll launch a polished version of it.
Yep. That's exactly what I think will happen.
So, and it'll be streamlined, it'll be easy to use, it'll be responsive, just like everything Apple does. But anyway, big news there. I mean, that's awesome. A lot of people are mad. They're saying, "Oh, the podcast won't be the same. I'm not going to get a Spotify account for this." Like, bitch, you don't have to. Like, just download the fucking app. Like, it's
Yeah, you don't
it's
have to
free.
you don't have to
Get
to have a
premium for
premium.
podcasts.
You just get commercials.
Podcasts are completely free.
They don't even have commercials, do they?
I don't. I know. I listen to a few. I very rarely get them. So
Yeah. I mean, I pay for it because it's a superior streaming platform, but whatever.
Have you guys watched any of the Instagram lives?
I'm not-
Different various artists. and
I'm not
stuff like
huge
that?
on Instagram Live. And
I like Fat Joe. He's funny, man.
I mean, I watch Tori and I watch Boozy because those two are fucked.
I watch Khaled. Khaled's
I don't watch
pretty cool.
Khaled. I don't really consume a lot of like.
I liked watching the
lives
Luda
via-
versus Nelly thing the other night.
That was
was
pretty
fire.
cool. I saw
That
that
was
too.
Fucking crazy.
Luda.
I've been watching the DJs too. Like Tony Touch has one. They've been playing really good music.
On Instagram Live?
Hmm.
My only problem I have with IG Live is it can't translate anywhere else.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
It's
No,
not.
I know what you're saying there. I know what you're saying too. It kind of gives it that novelty feel. The fact that it doesn't translate anywhere else to be like, oh, I was watching that. It's pretty cool. It's like a live TV thing.
Yeah, it
you know
is.
what I'm saying? I get that. But I also know where you're coming from too. Like, it doesn't translate anywhere else. I can barely share it without missing something. It's really not all that responsive. It's kind of just, it's kind of trash.
Yeah, I don't
But
like
that
it.
also kind of gives it that cool feeling to it if you're watching it. Like,
I
So-
think it gives the artists that connection with their fans right now because of all this social distancing. They can't play in clubs right now. It's very
Yeah.
hard for them to entertain. I think Clue and Envy has one on Mondays. Those are pretty dope because they come out with exclusives, man.
that's pretty neat.
I mean, there was a new camera on the other day.
No, I get it. I get the IG
Jada.
Live thing. I get it. I don't want to support Facebook.
I see.
I don't want to support Facebook.
I think Live is important. I just don't want to do it on IG.
I don't want to support Facebook. That's
Yeah.
why I
That's
just,
why we've pushed mostly the Twitch route.
No, I don't think you will see us ever go anywhere else but Twitch. We do Periscope for Twitter, but it's mainly those other ones, like the Periscope and the Facebook stream that we do, they get pulled down after 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That we're literally only doing
They
that.
pull everybody down, though.
Yeah.
Even like artists too, they pull down on Facebook,
Well,
not on live.
but that's
they give them an hour on live, and then it shuts off.
I would be manually pulling it down anyway, because the only reason I really ever want to do YouTube or Twitter for live would be to tell people that I am live.
Yep.
It's an advertisement. But no, Twitch has the best way to chat. To me, I don't see us going anywhere but Twitch.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, unless someone pays me.
I like it.
Right, yeah.
If someone's going to offer us some money, that's a different story.
Well, we're pretty
But-
close to getting paid.
Yeah.
Off of Twitch. We're a few away. So.
Yep.
It seems like it's growing. I like it because everybody interacts with each other while you're playing the music too. It's not just
See? That's what I'm
sending
saying.
messages to like
Every
boom.
single person that's been in my live streams every week, the biggest thing that we talk about. I mean, yes, I would like to think I'm a good DJ. You know, I
Yes.
put together a good environment and it's a good time. But that's not the main reason people are there. The community that I bring into the group chat and stuff like that, it's just a good time. It's like a big party. That's why it's called Boom's House Party. It's just like a big time. Everybody's getting drunk. Everybody's having a good time, and there's no like bad blood in there.
Safely
like, at all.
from home with
home.
fucking good music. And we're all sitting there chatting, interacting. I don't think I've ever seen anybody call anybody a name that wasn't joking.
Yeah,
I don't think
everybody
I've
jokes
ever,
around.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever seen like we rag on Edgar, Edgar rags on
Uh-huh.
Boom. Fucking Ross gets in there and fucking calls you out all the time. But guess what?
Yeah.
Everyone has fun.
Somebody wants your
So,
baby.
Yeah. Alyssa.
Yeah.
But no,
I mean, fucking look at me. Shit.
that's why that's why I don't think I'll ever go anywhere but Twitch. I would.
Yeah, the two fucking meanest people in there are you and I, and it's usually to each other. So
Yep.
it works out.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm shit posting the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
I literally just stoked the fire of that.
This
shit.
week is different.
okay. So what are we? Yeah. What are we doing
the
this
plan?
week? You had
I mean,
mentioned that to me.
so I took a risk last week, and Jeremy told me not to do it because he hates it. He's very anti green screen because they look like shit. I get it. But I took a risk, and we did it like converted the dining room, a smaller space, into a green screen. I went to the store and bought everything. I spent all the time trying to set it up, and then Jeremy came over and helped me with the lighting and get everything set up and ready to go. And I was like, well, fuck, I really hope they like this. And there was a real good positive feedback on that. So, I mean, I'm going to do green screen again this week. I got a couple more visuals that I'm going to lay at it this week. And but this week, I don't have a guest.
okay.
No
So-
guest this week? That's okay.
It's just me,
What,
dog.
What Cribs isn't gonna
That's
do
all
it?
right.
They're gonna put together a video for you or something.
So, you know,
Cribs.
things might change.
No. So I have a guest next week. I have a guest next Saturday.
I was gonna call him out hard.
No, you'll see why not in a
Okay.
second. So,
Okay.
So this Friday,
Easy there.
This Friday is just me. I'll open it up and I'll probably start playing something at like 9:30. It'll be the lobby for the half hour like normal, and then it'll be just start. I'll probably put like some sort of mix on or something at 9:30, just and then let the screen pop up just so it becomes more. I've learned that I don't like that lobby hanging around too long.
Okay.
And I think you would agree.
No, I think we had discussed that after the first week was real long. The second week was also real long. I think we had briefly discussed that. We
So
didn't
you're
really
doing
come to a
10 minutes?
conclusion.
It'd be like a 30-minute lobby. It just kind of lets people know we're live and it gets them to
Well,
get
I
get their
kind
ducks in a
of
row.
stay out of the whole except for anything but like lighting and like setting it up. I kind of stay out of that. I let you do that on your own. So I wasn't going to tell you anything about it. I just kind of want you to experiment with it. But I'm glad that you are shortening that for sure.
So Friday, you'll probably see me kick off live at like 9:30. I mean, recently, notoriously, I say it's ending at midnight, and then 2-3 o'clock fucking rolls around. That's just, I mean, that's the.
Usually, what happens?
I usually get more drunk, and I just keep going, and we just have fun, and then.
Well, we don't have a time limit.
No, I can play. I can go as long as I want.
Right.
I mean, one of these days, I've been really debating it and see how long I can do a live stream. I don't know how smart that is on my behalf, but I'm gonna go for it eventually. I just gotta put my ducks in a row with that. But no guests this week. Next week is on Saturday, and that is going to be my guest is going to be somebody from back home. One of the older cats that when I first came in the scene, he was like one of the friendly guys that actually showed me some things throughout, and that'll be Sizzle. He also happened to be my barber back home too, so
Nice.
shout out Sizzle.
Shout out.
And then the week after that, the reason Cribs isn't doing one this week is because we've been discussing the idea of him actually coming here
Nice.
for a weekend
Okay.
and doing it right flat dab here. We've talked about a B2B forever. I mean, you get people in the chats and they talk about that B2B. We've talked about a very specific day where we had one, and we're going to do that again. And the whole night is just me, him, and I back to back all night.
That'll be fun.
It's going to get fucking shitty.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna finish the month strong. We got some things in the works with that. Hopefully we hit, because then once we hit affiliate, then we can start to create like emotes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot more options for us. One thing I think I'm gonna add, I'm gonna have Jeremy create it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but one of my friends reached out to me and they asked me why I don't have a donation bar. Like why I don't have like a spot where people can donate, because she donates every single fucking week.
Don't you have to be affiliate to do that?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No, like just like not. You just have to like put like a screen like donations go to. This is my Venmo. This is my Cash App. This is my PayPal.
Oh, I believe we have a donate button on our fucking website, so we can just direct them there.
Okay.
I believe if we don't, I will put it there.
Word. That'll work.
So either way, I will put it there, and I will. I need to create a separate page for the live stream anyway. We can do announcements and stuff like that. So I will do that on. Maybe I'll just put it on your artist page, okay, on the newagelimited.com.
Well, I need a banner for the live.
Oh, I know.
That's all I need.
But I'm gonna start doing updates on the website. So what I'll do is we'll put that, and we'll see. I'll see if I can hyperlink it on that stream. And then it'll take you to the newagelimited.com, and then you can donate from there. But that's a really good idea for sure.
Yep.
Any donations are really, really appreciated because we have put a ton of money into this place. And the podcast studio alone, a ton of money. I just spent probably about another $1,000. I'm on more equipment coming. BØØM went out and spent his own money to set up a green screen, and we always need
I like
more
the green
lights.
screen. I can't believe you didn't like that.
I hate green screen.
Jeremy's a video purist, bro. He'll never like it. There's no way around it.
I don't like it. It did look good. It did not look good on our monitor when I was
It
here.
looked good. When
No,
we
I
were
mean on
looking
our
at it
monitor
on
when we
our
were
end.
going through the pre-things, like me and BØØM were looking at it like, fuck. And then once we hit live and we checked, Twitch compressed all of those
Okay.
muddy shadows
Nice.
down. By the time it got compressed out, it looked fucking really good. So the only thing that I'll say is I would prefer to set up an actual like performance studio for you and do it organically, but that's going to take money. So a lot of money. We're probably going to need at least $1,000 to do something like that, maybe more.
Well, we appreciate you.
And so any donations obviously would be awesome. I'm not going to ask you guys for money. I'm going to leave it completely up to you. I'll put a donation bar. If you don't have the money, if you need money, do not send us money.
Exactly.
I don't want $1 from you.
You're struggling?
If you are
We
struggling,
good.
I don't want one fucking dollar from anybody. I want to make that abundantly clear. We're doing okay. But anything that you could afford, absolutely. And I promise I will send fucking receipts to show you where that money goes. We are going to put this into the company, period. Stuff like
Right.
this for the studio, setting up green screens,
Yeah.
ordering more lights. Anything that it gets donated, there will be a receipt to, period.
Yeah.
I'm not playing that game.
No, I agree.
So guys, you think Snoop is gonna go after Tekashi?
No, I don't think Snoop gives a fuck. He's too
I don't think he gives a fuck either.
Snoop's the OG, bro. He smokes fucking a pound of weed a day and doesn't give a fuck. Like,
and he's got way more money than this kid, so yeah, he ain't worried about it.
I think when they seized his assets,
They might do that.
when they seized 6ix9ine's assets when he went to jail, he only had I think it was 1.7 million.
So yeah.
That's it.
Well, he just got this.
That gives
Deal
all
budget,
of you an idea of how bad labels fuck artists.
Take two, yeah.
All of his success, all of his hits, which let's not get it twisted. 6ix9ine
He
is
had hits.
successful.
Yeah, he is successful.
Very successful. Tons of streams. A
Yeah.
lot of records sold.
He's not a stupid kid.
He had like 1.7 million or 1.2 million.
He's
That's
not
it.
stupid.
That's nuts. So, again, I mean,
That's why you don't get in a 360 deal, because you want to get your fucking endorsements.
No, we do all of this ourselves
On our own.
on our own. We will always do that.
Yeah.
You can ask Boom. You can ask me. We will always do that. We will partner.
Right. There's nothing
We will
wrong with
partner, but it
partnering.
will never be any type of 360. It will never be any type of multi-year, multi-project deal. It will always be project to project. That is it.
Yep.
I mean, that's how you look after yourself. We're in an age where you don't have to sign these things.
No.
You don't have to. So the quality will eventually speak for itself, but it takes time. I mean, look at, again, using Joe Rogan as an example. His podcast blew up what? Probably 6 years ago?
Probably.
6-7 years ago is
It's
when
been
it
a
really
while.
started to blow up.
That was when
He's
I
been
heard about it.
podcasting 11 years. You want to talk about laying the groundwork? Like, it took him 4 or 5 years to blow up, and he was already a celebrity. Like, it takes time. I mean, so just keep creating. Everybody keep creating. Everybody keep supporting each
There
other.
is no quick
negativity.
route, no get rich quick scheme. It's just put in the work and keep going.
You got to put in the work.
That's really all it comes down to.
And I'm excited for this week's live stream for the fact that I'm not going to be the only one in the house with you this time.
Dude, it's if you watch this thing and like you see like how like I try to keep it energized, usually I'm just trying to keep myself amped because I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Hey, you left them last week, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I wasn't feeling very good last week.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to stick around and drink and end up fucking puking or something.
Yeah, I
so.
gotcha.
But,
Couple more things I want to touch on since we don't have a whole lot. HBO Max
saw that.
announced that Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League comes next year.
Really?
Yeah. The one that everybody wants.
So Warner's going to do it.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
I thought that was big. Yeah. I saw that
Because
today.
basically he was forced out of that.
Yep.
They made it sound like he took the time because his daughter committed suicide. Was not the case. They basically forced him out of that project.
Yep.
So
So that's the
Interesting.
That's what they posted today. I'm pumped about that.
okay, I'm in.
Have you guys seen Nicky Jam's El Ganador yet? Have you checked it out?
I haven't seen it yet.
I have not seen that
Series
yet.
is fire.
I
Is
need
it?
to watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty much his life story, man. I mean, I didn't know he went through what he went through. I mean, the guy was, they were really poor. Mom was a crackhead, dad was a cokehead, and just a pretty fucked up way to grow up. Let me
Right.
tell you, and to make it out of his situation, I can't really tell you. I know one was popping 30 pills a day. He
Oof.
would do shows just to pop pills.
Oh my
Like
god!
in the early 2000s when he came out with his first album with Daddy Yankee and they were a duo. All the money he made went on pills.
Damn.
No house, nothing.
Just pills.
Just pills.
That's fucking crazy.
And he did that for a very long time and he cleaned up and he moved to Colombia. Colombia changed him.
Yeah.
And he got with some people over there, and I think who was it? Balvin.
Okay.
Balvin connected with him, and they started doing hits together, and he blew up after that, and got his mother clean, man. Found his mom after years of not seeing her, and got her off the drugs.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Connected with his dad.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch
years.
that.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna have to watch that.
phenomenal
Yeah.
series. yeah.
Where's the series on?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, El Ganador.
Okay.
Bet. You guys see a new MGK music video? My Bloody Valentine?
Yes.
Woo! Megan Fox was in it. Goddamn!
I saw that.
Oh, I saw her and I was like, yes! I fucking love
I haven't
Megan
seen
Fox.
it yet.
I love Megan Fox. Oh, everything about Megan Fox, I love her.
She doesn't look as good as she used to, bro.
She looks as good as she's ever looked. And I am so fucking biased on that, I don't give a fuck.
But it was cool seeing her in the video. MGK's working.
Yeah.
He's back. Did he clean up? He was going to rehab for a little while.
I don't know, but he is
After a
the
tour.
hardest working guy in the industry right now, I think.
He's what?
He's been
playing
the hardest
his-
working guy in the industry since this quarantine.
He's moving the best. There's nobody moving like him.
Dude,
Yeah, a lot of people have disappeared. Like, you're not seeing much movement.
And he's like a consistent now, like high trending guy on YouTube every week now. Every time
he's
he drops.
hammering YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
He's doing it right.
yep.
That
I mean,
video,
that's-
go
you
check
gotta
that
keep
video.
busy.
Paul Pierce getting loud again. Fucking sick of it. I thoroughly can't fucking stand Paul Pierce.
I couldn't stand him as a player.
Paul Pierce says LeBron James is not top 5 player of all time. He's only saying that because nobody cares about him. And he wants people to say the name Paul Pierce because no one gives a fuck about Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce has always been a clown, though, like that. He's always done that. He's always stirred shit up. He did it on the court. That's what made him so good.
I fucking hate Paul Pierce.
Paul
Pierce, I fucking hate you. You suck.
Hey, man, you wanted him on your team at the end of a game, though. I promise you that.
Nope. Nope. Fuck
Daggers.
Paul Pierce. Fuck Paul Pierce.
He used to drive me nuts. It's like one of my dad's favorite players of all time because he's a Celtics fan.
Ugh. Fuck the Celtics, too. Dude, I don't. No. Fuck all of that. I'm out of shit to talk about.
You out of shit to talk about?
Yeah.
You out of shit to talk about?
We're missing something.
I feel like we're missing something.
It was what we had.
Did you hear Bad Bunny's new album?
Oh
It was
yeah,
pretty dope.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking dude, Bad Bunny's the most streamed artist in 2020.
Yeah, he is.
3 billion
He's been
streams.
working too.
3 billion streams in 2020.
That's 5 months.
Killing it.
That's 5.
Yeah,
Fuck.
5 months. Yeah, well, I mean,
Bad
we're
Bunny.
almost halfway through this year, and I pretty much erased this year.
Are we ready to say he's the biggest star in the world right now?
Oh, I
probably
say
is.
so.
He probably
yeah,
is.
for sure. He was in Rolling Stone magazine, first reggaeton artist to be on Rolling Stones.
You know who took
And
the
you had
pictures?
Daddy Yankee back in the day.
His girlfriend at home. Because they regularly practice social distancing.
Oh yeah, he's super. Bad Bunny has severe anxiety, right?
And you know
Yeah.
he's
I think
wore
I
a
read that.
mask for a very long time.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Isn't that weird?
He's been doing this shit like he is. I think I read somewhere he has like severe anxiety. Like he's like had like freaking like panic attacks or something like that at shows. Like yeah.
Well, he did have
Before
a
he died.
show in Puerto Rico where they started shooting up in the middle of his act. So that probably freaked him out after that. But Puerto Rico is wild, dude. I mean, you're going to see if you look at this episode with Nicky Jam, you're going to see what Puerto Rico is really about. It's crazy.
Damn.
They don't play over there, man.
So we're ready to say he's probably the biggest star in the world right
he
now.
is the biggest
Yeah.
star in the world right now.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no
And
way
he's
it's anybody
earned
else. Yeah. I like what he does. I like what he stands for in a very known homophobic Latin community. He does things that are very
I saw that.
Yeah.
It was Don Omar, I believe, who posted a tweet that was pretty homophobic. And Don Omar is like the king. And like Bad Bunny called him right out. He said, "No, fuck that. In 2019, you're gonna be homophobic. Come on, bro."
Well, here's the thing. In the island, it's really not accepted.
Well, yeah,
I mean, Ricky Martin was huge when he came out of the closet, which everybody knew he was gay, but yeah, it's not really accepted.
Is that a Latin community thing in general?
Yep.
Yeah.
So no, I mean we don't
Yeah,
want
it's
to. We don't
not-
want to pick on any specific nation. I
mean,
think
I
that's
don't-
pretty common anyway, right?
I could care less what you are.
Yeah.
I am Americanized, but in these Latin countries, no.
Oh, I can
That's a
tell.
no.
Yeah, there is
A
very
man is
very-
man and a woman is woman, and that's the way it is. Some Spanish countries is really chauvinistic. The woman stays home and the man goes to work and you cook, you clean, and that's it. And I tell you what goes.
It's because it's very old school Catholic. Almost
Yeah.
everywhere
Yeah.
in Latin
Yeah.
communities.
Yeah, basically, I think the Latin America and like South America, Central America, I think it's like what? I
Caribbean.
think it's like 85% Catholic or something like that.
Yeah.
Roman Catholic.
Yeah. Like my family took some getting used to on my dad's side with all the things that I've done as far as like, being covered in tattoos, having a nose ring, having my ears pierced. There's certain family members that are not a fan of it. But my old school grandparents, they don't give a fuck.
They're too old to care, bro.
Yeah.
Abuela gives no fucks.
That's all that matters. If they don't care, then it's all good. I kept it hidden until like my grandpa saw one on my sleeve and he's like, well, take your shirt off. I want to see all of them.
Okay.
But yeah, I like what Bad Bunny stands for. I mean, he did the fake nails a couple times. Like, dude, he just sometimes that's what it takes.
You know why he does it? Because he can.
Yeah. Fuck it.
And he does. I think Bad Bunny's always kind of. He seems to be. I don't know, but he seems to be the guy that does things because it's right.
It is. Yeah, exactly. He. Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
That's just how he seems to move. So, yeah, I enjoy Bad Bunny.
Other thing I saw on Twitter, apparently Travis Scott said that he has 3,500 unreleased tracks.
I believe that.
That's nuts.
If you conservatively put that back to Rodeo, which is 2015, that's about 2.19 songs
He's been producing
every day for 5 years.
I believe that.
I don't know how many of them are unfinished. I don't know how many of them are, just remixes. Or,
right.
Just verses that you put for something and shit like that. And you know what? Even if that number's exaggerated, do that number in half. None of you have that much music. That's what it fucking takes.
Travis Scott is a worker. He always has been. He was producing before he was performing. He's done a lot of work with a lot of different artists. Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Tupac had a whole library before he got killed, and we were still getting years of music,
That's true.
It's died out, and there's probably even more music that Death Row won't ever let out.
I know Mac Miller has a ton of albums that he never released.
Mac Miller's another one that, they stayed in the studio, man. Those guys lived in the studio.
That's what these, like, guys that make, like, I don't want to just specifically call out like mumble rappers and shit like that, but that's where I'm looking at. It's like these motherfuckers drop everything that they make.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like you don't know like what it's like to actually be an artist.
Yep.
But I mean, then you got guys like Russ. Well, they'll probably drop everything they make because of the fact that they just fucking do fire shit all the fucking time.
I guarantee you, Russ drops everything that he makes, and he doesn't do it like right away. I know he holds on to a lot of tracks, but I guarantee you, if Russ has it, it will be released at some point.
Yeah,
that is his MO.
If he finishes the song, it will get released. Period.
I think in that Joe Budden interview, he said, Joe was like, "Well, why would you release a single a week?" He's like, "Why not?" Because I had it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you literally have nothing to lose.
Rob Markman's been releasing often too lately.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Rob. Talked to him earlier this week.
Yeah, that's another guy who just works.
Yeah,
Rob's working.
He's been on live lately too. I like his lives too.
It's all it takes, man.
He connects with the fans. He doesn't connect with famous people on his live. Just fans, strictly fans, which I like because, fans like to interact. Back in the day, you're lucky if you got to meet an artist, you know what I mean?
Right.
These days, at least you can connect through, social media.
I know Tory Lanez has been like doing on his live, he's been having kids on there coming in and like auditioning and saying he's trying to find
a good
talent.
Time to do it.
Yeah. And he's been doing and Tory's been like amping these kids up, man.
Yeah, good time to do it.
There was like a little 12-year-old on there.
Mm-hmm.
And he had pipes.
Yes, he did.
Luckily, we have technology.
He was like, wait, stop. Run it back for me. I was like, yo.
Luckily, we have technology. Just imagine the Spanish flu quarantine. What was that
Jesus.
Like, what the hell did you do?
Stay home and get beat by dad.
Yeah. I think that's why we had a lot of alcoholics in my family.
Stay home and get beat by
Here's
dad.
a shot.
People wonder why there was prohibition in the 20s, bro. It was following the fucking the Spanish flu and
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, record spike in domestic violence.
Spec brought up something.
How many kids popped out throughout that era?
I would imagine a pretty good amount.
One of my grandparents had 11 kids.
No.
Speaking of Tory, both you guys have heard the instrumental, and Spec pointed out that I should probably toss that that crazy "Let Me Love You" beat that Sam and I made to try to get a Chicks Tape 5 placement because he actively takes beats in.
Yeah.
That bitch is hard, bro. I'm not even trying to
It is
act
hard.
like it's not.
Talk to Sammy about it.
All right, yeah.
No.
We need Sam on the show too. We gotta get all this shit going.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam, man. I like you.
Yeah, Sam's dope.
I don't like
sure he'll
people,
be back
but I
down.
like you.
I'm sure he'll be back down.
Yeah, Sam will regularly
Good
visit.
guy.
Yeah. He's just that type of dude.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we're done?
Songs.
Go ahead.
Me first? I don't even have one yet.
Bro, I
got
always
one.
go
I'm
first.
ready, dude. I'm gonna go with Nicky Jam and Ganador. That's what should be number one. He was another one that was getting played in the music industry too. His producer was taking a lot of money from him. So when he came back from Colombia, when he was getting big again, he sat down with Pina from Pina Records and was like, "Yo, you need to let me out of this contract, bro." And he did. He goes, "You got yours already." He goes, "You got artists. You're making hand over fist. I need you to get me out of this contract." And he broke the contract for him. So I think that's his label is Industrial Inc. It's his label. He's independent.
Good shit. What's yours, Jeremy?
Brooklyn Go Hard, Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that one.
It's not going to be on there. You're going to have to go YouTube.
I don't think that was a new song though, but it's pretty hard.
No, it's not new.
No, right? That was for Notorious. Album.
Yeah, it was for the movie. Yep.
But yeah, that line that you sent me.
I don't know how the fuck Jay-Z thinks it's okay to drop a song this fucking hard on a soundtrack.
He doesn't give a fuck.
This is an album song, bro.
Yeah, it is an album song, but he doesn't give a fuck.
Dude, the first line of this second verse is so ridiculous.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Brooklyn Go Hard, Jay-Z.
When he describes Brooklyn, he describes Brooklyn. Let me tell you.
That song
Brooklyn,
is so fucking underrated, dude.
my Brooklyn was a rough place. Today's Brooklyn is a nice place.
Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time, period.
Yeah, you just can't beat him. Sorry.
He's not even my favorite. He's just the
He's
fucking
my favorite.
best, bro.
I would say Redman's my favorite. I like Redman.
Jersey.
I saw his
Yeah.
name pop up a couple days ago, and I was like, fuck, I haven't heard them in a minute.
Who?
But TGT, and goddamn, did they... I don't know why more people never talked about this group, but like, it's basically like a super group of R&B singers. Obviously, I'm a huge R&B head, and like they did one album, but man, they have so much more left in the tank. And this is TGT, Sex Never Felt Better, which TGT is Genuine, Tyrese, and Tank.
Oh. Oh, shit.
It went so under the radar.
Tank, yeah. Tank. You got me at Tank.
And that's that.
Hard.
Bro.
Yeah.
All right, before I finish it up, I want to give a shout out to Dre Lee 863. He's been putting a lot of music out there to underground artists, so check him out. I talked to him earlier this week.
That was the boy that I met.
Lakeland, yeah.
Word.
Yep. This is Mike Loud, episode number 32. We are out.
See ya.